Hi, back again. We go on with our ship. Today we build that here. So last time we had problems to build such. Now I have thought about that and we make it now other. Add mesh cube. Scale down. Bring it in front. Scale set. Then edit mode with tab. Control R to make two loops. Scale them in the X. Then Control R make two loops in the other direction and scale Y. Now we delete here the edges. So that one, that, and that. X, delete edges. So that is left. So we can get here the words and X, delete words. That is left, and that we can extrude. So we can close here the faces with F. Wireframe mode. So we have no other shit there and we can see all correctly. But here is something wrong, I see. So I can delete here this both and close then that here with F. Back to material mode. So we have that, and when we want to get that there, switch like that, so like that there, we grab it here, then we get here the top face, middle, and simply bring them up so we have that stuff there. When you want to get it more to the tip, then you can make that. Good. The thing is, when we do this railing, we need much words. All that is round needs so much words. We have 10,000 for one of these railings there, so be careful with that. So we add here, add curve circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. Then we go to the curve modifier, curve tab, and say here the depth. Make that as high as it is in the original there. Such like that. Bring it in front. Yeah, can work. A little bit more. Yeah. Now we must convert it as a mesh. So object convert to mesh from a curve. So we have that left. And now we delete what we don't need. So background selection, word selection, box selection, and delete what we don't need. Good, that is left, and from them we can build our railing there, and that has not that much words as another one that here are 12. Normally that's too much, and that is too much, so I delete each second one. I get that, that, wireframe mode. That one. That one. Yeah, that was. No, here's one left. So each second one, and then X, and dissolve edges. Then is that left, and that is enough. That are 6 words, and that is enough. So we go back here to that view. Then we simply extrude that side. So E to extrude, bring it here till the side. Then we get this loop here and extrude them down. Oops. In the set. Grab set. G is grab, so you can handle that. We bring that to the bottom foot there and bring it in there. A little bit more there. Good. So the foot here, there we take only 6 count. It's 1, 2. So E extrude scale and extrude down. Then we have that foot there. It looks not real round, and but we need the words, so don't care about that. So we need here this one, so that is in principle that one. So we join that together, object join, and get here this stamp and double them. So edit mode, and with background selection, C circle selection, mark here all and the top loop. So we can Shift D, duplicate them and bring them till there. Shift D, bring them till there, and then only make the top longer in the middle, and then we have done that part of the railing. Good. That here should be a little bit more in the middle, I think. So Alt A disable, L to select all of the one object. So that is the result. We need another one there and these stripes between. So we can go here. I must look. Ah, they are deeper there. Okay, so that here must be longer. This top line must be longer. It comes here out. We see there, and there's another one there. It comes out too. So we can copy that complete one and Shift D, bring it out there, and that is all bended on the front face here. So we must later bring that in the right positions. But for now, we can simply get here this loop, Shift D, make a copy, and extrude them till the side. Then we get this whole thing with L, and then Shift D, make a copy in the half, and Shift D, one at the bottom. Then we need here this one, so Shift D, place it with the middle there. Then we can rotate that by pressing R, and we want to make them longer in the normal axis. So we get here normal, and now we can scale that in the Y, and then we get that longer in that direction. And that is the good thing about that when you work with normals. Normal axis, so not with normals. Normals is another thing. Good, we have that one. The same is on the other side, so we can add that. And we see here this one we will do as next, and that it has the same startings. It's only a little bit tinier, so we can get here one of them, Alt A, deselect, then Shift D, make a copy, bring them a little bit by the side, press P, separate the selection, now it is a singular mesh. Object, set origin to geometry, now we can handle them alone. We bring that here away, because that is finished, only the leaning must be changed later, but we see that. Good. Then we get this here. I said it before, that must be scaled a little, because that is not that thick than the other one there. Then we have to go here from the top a little bit down. We go back to global axis. That is a triangle, as you see. So we go out of edit mode and add mesh cube, scale down. Then we want to make here the triangle with that, so scale set. That is the thickness of that. Now we have here the tip in the middle. So that means that we take this both and scale Y. Then we have that middle there. And then we bevel the edges. So Control B, move around. And we have that beveled style there. Control Z, I go one back. I don't trust them. So I take only that face and Control B. And we see that doesn't work correctly, because one must be deeper than the other. So Control R, make a loop on the top. Control R, make a loop on the down. Then we take the top face, scale them a little down, and then Control B by these lines. And then we can handle that better to get a good result. Can handle that there too. And done. Good. We give them a smooth. Object smooth. Then we need leaned two of them. So Shift D, bring them there and rotate. So press R. But that here should be straight on the bottom, and there are no of these other stripes there. So we can select only that and delete that. We don't need that. Oops, that was too much. Alt A, deselect. L to select. Delete. So then that here must be banded. So with background selection, C, circle selection, and word selection, we get this whole thing, front view, numpad 1, and rotate them. Then we have that line that we would. It also must be then on one side of this panel there. So that's okay. And one on the other side. So Shift D, place the other there. I don't know, they are bended at the direction here. That can be, and I think that is so. So because of that, I rotate them in that direction too and move them there. Then we must retweak that here by rotating in edit mode. So here edit mode, rotate by pressing R, and then we have done that food stuff there. Then we make here this holder. That means we get a 6 counted one. So we can take here one of them, Shift D, make a copy, P to separate the selection. Now we have a singular one. Object, set origin to geometry, that we have the axis there. Then we rotate it to flat one. And then rotate X 90 degrees. So edit mode with tab and extrude that as the first holder. We grab them by G and bring them in the middle, I think it is. Don't know, I must look. They are nearly in the middle. So it must be there. And then to each other side, so Shift D, rotate Z. Then we can bring it till the other side. Maybe look from top, numpad 7, rotate Z. Then we can see here the middle part. Then Shift D, make a copy and bring it to the other side and rotate Z and bring it there till that side. And you see that must be a little bit longer. So we get here to the normal axis, edit mode, and now we can make that longer, easy. So the axis we bring back to global axis, but before I must change that here a little. Good. Back to global axis. Then you see here comes out two guys and here is another holder. That's that here. So we make that one. Add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, bring it in front. That should be that one. It's open on this side, but it has a thickness there. That means we can take here two loops, scale Y, and one at the front, Control R, make a loop, bring it in front, and we delete the back side of it. So we can get these two guys here and delete the edges. Now it is open. We have only to close now with F. This front panels, and then we have that part. That should be a little bit longer on the outer parts there. So we can bring them out, extrude scale, and scale X. Then this one, extrude and bring them to the X. That is it. We can give them a thickness if you want. When you get all these faces and extrude them to the set, then you have the thickness there. Good. We will bring that to our chair, I call it. It's no chair, but it looks like chair. Good. And then these little holders, so we can take here that ones, Shift D, bring them to fit there and rotate Y. And then we have that. Now we must look for numpad 3 and then rotate X to get them there. All in all is a little bit big, so we scale that a little down, rotate X, Shift D, make a copy, bring it on the other side and rotate X again, and we have it there. You see it is not long enough, so to get that happen we need again the normal axis. So go here to normal axis, and it don't work. That is good. So we grab that by hand and bring it into. Don't know why it works here not, and the other time, it's you. So that is this one, and here comes the 6 counted one as a holder for the MG gun. Shift D, place it here in the middle, and extrude them upward. So we have that can be closed with F. So that one should have an shading smooth. That here too, that too, that too. Object shade smooth. This one's 2, but I think they have it. And that one. Shade smooth. Good. There are many shading arrows now. Normally you must bring in by each loop on the end, at the start loop, to get shading arrows away. I don't know I should do that, really. Now we wait and simply see. Good. Then only there is another type. So we join that together, this, that, and that. Object join. Now that is one part. And here is a object mesh cube. Scale down to the size and bring it till there. Bring it in front. Scale Y. Bring it in the length, so scale X. Then top view, numpad 7, and rotate Z. Now we can bring it to the same leaning as the other one. And then we have that there. We can bring it a little bit higher, a little bit into, and then it's okay. So Shift D, bring it on the other side also. Object, apply rotation scale, and object mirror, interactive mirror, hold middle mouse button and move. Left click to accept and then bring it onto. So that is that. I think here it should be closed. So we get another one, Shift D, and top view numpad 7, rotate and scale Y and grab it there. Scale Y, grabbing, positioning. Done. Can bring it a little bit more out. So a little bit scale Y, and then it's okay. Good. So we have made this tree block. That's for the gun later. So object join. We have done that one, 2. So we have the railing, we have that gun holder that comes on the other side 2. So that is simply a double, nothing else. File, save as. New version number, in my case 16. Save. Word count 3000. That is okay because we have other things on the plan there. Here comes this wire to the railing. There are 2, I think, or 2. They come here. So for that we take there, simply add mesh cube, scale down, make it little, and scale X, make it longer, as long as we need from there till there. So I take here that end and bring it here. So we have one, Shift D, and bring one there, and make that shorter. So must bring them into the other ones. So a little bit here to the side, and then it's done. We have to join that with the other stuff. Object join. What happens here? I don't know. Oh, it is with the picture joined. Control Z, go back. That we don't want. We only want that one, and that. Object join. Good one. Here that must be all smoothed. So object shade smooth. And that is good. Here we see a little bit too much of them here. So we try to bring that more into. And here we have to close with F. Here also. Good. That is done, that is done. File, save. Now this little mystery thing there. So we add mesh, add curve, circle, scale down with S, rotate X 90 degrees, and get to the curve data and scale up so that we reach that size that they have there. I think that one is okay. Then again, object convert to mesh, and we only delete the down size, so this is on, word selection is on, box selection, and delete the words. So that is left. We can now extrude from here, so E to extrude, then extrude scale to make it a little bit bigger, extrude down again, extrude down to here and make it much bigger, and extrude down till the end. That here should be beveled, so Control R, we make a loop in and scale it, then Control B, and it is round. This loop here, we extrude and bring them down, then we have done that thing. That here can be a little bit bigger as C. So all in all, we need to select that here and scale that. Then we can make that bigger. Then we can make that here smaller, and then we have that. Good. We need this, cube. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale X, and then bring that all in front. Then we get here Control R loops in, scale Y, and on the other sides too, Control R, 2 loops, scale X, and open the middle face. So face selection, get the top face, X, delete only faces. Now it is open, and now we can close that here manually with F, the faces around. So we have done that thing too, so we can join them together and bring them down also. So file, save. Next one is that round stuff that is from rescue boat. So we add mesh sphere, scale down, then front view numpad 1, background selection, word selection, Alt A disable, B box selection, and delete the down part, and the right part, B box selection, right part. That is left. That must be a little bit scaled in the X, so it is flatter. Then we can here extrude that till the length. Then we get here, make it back, delete that. We take that whole thing, Shift D, make a copy, rotate set 180 degrees, and then we get this both loops, and F3, then bridge edge loops, then we close that correctly. Then we get the down loop and extrude them down. So that is this object. I think it can be a little bit smaller, so scale set, such like that. Then it needs this part, so extrude scale, make it a little bit bigger, scale Y, and extrude again with E and bring it down. That is one of them. We get here object shade smooth, and Shift D, make a copy of them, rotate X 180 degrees, plug it there too, and scale them a little bit smaller than the other, not too much but a little, and then wireframe mode, place it down under, back to that mode, and we see now they are in the other, all good, and so that looks also maybe a little bit longer all in all. So we can join them both together as one, and then get one side, Alt A deselect all, C circle selection, get here this whole size and make them longer or smaller like you would think that here is okay. And we have that. A little bit space should there between, so that we see better the difference between the one and the other. So we bring them there, that is a little space between. Yeah, that's it. That is too much. So we go down under there. It's eagle what they say. So good. So we bring that down also. File, save. So next is the holder for that thing there. You see what they are, and they are quads. That is good for us. I must show you that in the real. That is the real reality. It has on the back two guys, then here at the front, there, and here these other ones. Good. So we build that. Add mesh cube. Scale down. Scale set. Shift D, make a copy. Shift D, make another copy. Bring it here to the middle. Rotate Y 90 degrees. Scale X. So we have that, and at the back it is simply the same, but without that top line there. So we get here these two guys, Shift D, bring it behind, and then we need here these bars there. So I will take here this whole stuff and bring them to our build one. I'll scale up. Now we need to position them correctly. Numpad 1 to see from the front. Bring it down 2. That can be it. A little bit bigger maybe. Scale X. Good. Then we have to plug that two guys more till the side. This two also. Good. Then we have that one must be there, that's correct. Scale X. Good. They must be a little bit more to the back. Okay. And now here must come the other ones. So we get one of them. Shift D, make a copy. Rotate X. And turn them. Yes. Then we take here the normal axis and scale set. So we have it correctly there. And Shift D, make a copy and bring it to the other side too. And so we have done that also. I don't know, they are so high as these ones. I must look. Where's the original? There. It's much longer. Yeah, that's okay. But on the other side it's deeper and it has one on the back. Okay. That means that one's here must be more down. Edit mode, circle selection, bring it on the size of them. Same here. Alt A, disable, C, circle selection. Then bring that one, Shift D, to the other side. And nearly on the top. Okay. And that is this stuff. So we can P, box select, mark them all and join that together. So we have done that also. You see here shading arrows. So we have to Control R, make there a loop on the bottom, Control R, loop on the top, and Control R one at this line. And last and least, one down there and one down there. So nice and clean. Done. Good. Alt A, disable all, file save as, new version number, call it 17, file save. Good, that was it for today. The good thing is all what we built here is on the other side too, so that goes then fast. Next time we make that. And the other railings, there are much more railings. There are these railings here and that railings, and at the back also. So many railings to do, you see there. So we go on there next part. So thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.